This is the microhomily for the 29th of March. Please read the readings before listening to the homily. What is it to break the crushed reed or extinguish the wavering flame? Well, one understanding is that those two, the crushed reed and the wavering flame, are images for someone who is struggling in their faith. Perhaps someone who has got out of a bad habit, someone who never took their faith seriously and is now beginning to, perhaps someone who didn't once believe but now does. And they're not perfect overnight. They don't get everything right instantly. They may struggle. That crushed reed doesn't need to be overstressed. That wavering flame needs to be shielded from the draught. And to crush it or to extinguish it, that can happen when a self-righteous person criticizes that other person who's struggling, somebody who imagines that they're so much better than this other person, and they will tell them that they're not living up to what's expected of them, and tell them in a way that will make them humiliated, might even lead to them saying, well, why do I even bother? God forbid that in any church, people who are just taking the first steps in a life of virtue should be knocked off their feet by the petty criticisms of others. In that gospel, that jar of nard was worth, in today's money, about £14,000. And it wasn't Jesus who told Mary, you should have spent that money on something more worthy. No. Jesus, as the first reading says, does not break the crushed reed, nor extinguish the wavering flame. The one who picked on her was Judas.